We are live. What is up, everybody? Welcome to our 1999 Jeep Comanche Crewmanche giveaway live stream. My name is Riley Hodson. If you're watching this live today with us, welcome and thank you for joining in and for tuning in and listening today. We're gonna have a fun little half an hour here as we talk about giveaways and everything that's happened this year. And then at 3 o'clock on the money, we're picking that winner. If you're watching this video after the fact, you can go ahead and skip ahead 30 minutes where we pick our winner. If you don't want to listen to me ramble for 30 minutes, but I ramble for 30 minutes so people have enough time to get on and come in to see who wins. So welcome. We're excited. We're stoked. Can't wait to see who wins. I have no idea or inkling where it's going to go today. I've thought about it and I always try and guess and I have no idea where it's going to go, but I'm really excited. It's gonna be really fun. Can't wait to see who takes this bad boy home. But if you're watching right now and you're watching, on the live stream, if we have any technical difficulties, if the Wi-Fi shorts out, I won't stop talking. I'll just keep rolling through it. And because YouTube is going to record this and then post it live with no breaks or none of that. So if you miss anything or if an ad interrupts you and you're like, hey, what was he talking about? You can go in and watch this afterwards where it will be posted up and you can catch back up. So with that being said, welcome. Thank you guys. And let's kick it off. Let's talk about the freaking Crewmanche. What a fun giveaway it was. What a crazy short 4 days. Like, didn't have time to go film, but just one time and just post up about it. And hope you guys got a good idea of the truck and what it's like and all the goodness that it is. It was a great giveaway, especially for a Jeep. I've always been real honest and open with you guys about kind of the way this whole giveaway business works. And we always hear like that these are a get rich quick scheme, maybe for other companies, not for us. This has been a slow burn of a company. We love it. And we keep doing it because it's so fun to build these trucks and then just to give them away. It's just a lot of fun. It's way more fun for us because we just get to build what we want and how we want to build. We're not subject to a customer and kind of their budget and their restraints and their questionings. It's just like, hey, if something's broke, we fix it. We just do the best we can with what we're given. So it's a lot of fun. Over the years we have done now, this is our 4th Jeep giveaway. And every single time the guys around are just like, we got to be done giving away Jeeps, man, just because the Jeep guys are awesome guys. I have to say, I think it is, in my opinion, I think the Jeep community is the coolest sub community within all of the car communities. I think the Jeep guys are the most just like, hey, if you're driving it, it's cool. They're not purists at all. They're really cool. They're awesome. They wave to each other on the road and I think that the Jeep wave is a cool thing. And so I just continue to do it because I think the Jeep community is cool. My dad and I, we started building classics a decade ago. Jeeps were kind of like the main thing we were doing. And so we've built several full-size Jeeps and stuff like that. But so we've done 4 Jeep giveaways over the years. We've did our first giveaway ever was the winner got to pick between a Dodge Sweepline crew cab and a Jeep J10 Honcho. He picked the Dodge crew cab, which was way back in 2019. And then we gave away that Honcho again. It was our 3rd giveaway. Like after we kind of figured out the business a little bit more, that was our 3rd giveaway ever. So I still only count that as one. We did our white Jeep Wagoneer. That was an LS swapped Wagoneer. And then we did Comanche last year in March of last year. I believe it was last year, or it was 2 years. Was it 2 years ago now? It was a long time ago. I don't remember the last time. I'd have to look. This is the hard part about doing these giveaways is that like I just completely have I can't remember what year we built what truck now. This is number 27 or 28 giveaway that we've done. So I'm losing track. I really am. I have a good memory. I remember a lot of things, really good dates, numbers, all the data, facts, all that kind of stuff. But I'm getting to my point where there's too many trucks that we've built for me to kind of remember now at this point. But we gave away that Crewmanche, and that was a really cool, really original build with some nice suspension modifications, but it looked very stock. And I'll tell you on those 3 Comanche or Jeep builds that we did, we always lost money on them. They were always just like, the GP were like, that thing's so cool, but then they never got it and participated. So it was always this. I'll tell you now, going into this giveaway with the Crewmanche, we said, listen, this is going to check every box that the Jeep guys like. It's going to have the 4-link. It's going to have the 35s. It's going to have that legendary 4.0. I find that Jeep guys like the 4.0 more than they would like even an LS swap, even though an LS swap would be faster. They just like it. It's got the bumpers, the winch, the rooftop tent, the roof rack, the whole nine, plus on top of everything else. It was a crew cab Jeep Comanche. They never made them. It was super rare, super unique. So the best of a Comanche and an XJ. I said, okay, this is going to tick every single box for the Jeep guys. And if they don't like this and they don't get in and they don't participate, this is it. I was like, this is the Hail Mary for Jeeps. But we did good, and we didn't lose money. And so that's all that matters. As long as keep doing Jeeps as long as we can, as long as it makes sense to our accountant. So they went great, and that was fun. Ended up being about an average. This is probably going to end up just being like kind of an average giveaway for us, an average amount of participants. I think on average we do anywhere between 2,500 and 3,000 participants on our average giveaways. Our big giveaways, they'll get over 4,000, 5,000 people participating. The really little trucks will do 2,000, 1,500, 2,000 people participating around there. So this one was kind of just the average right in the middle, which is good. It was more than what I expected from a 4-day giveaway when you only have 4 days to advertise, and everyone else and their mom, every other business on planet Earth was advertising over Black Friday. So there were some things that I was really nervous kind of going into this, like how is this going to turn out and how are we going to do? But it did good. And people got in and it was fun. So no, this will not be our last Jeep giveaway. I want to continue to try and roll them in. And it's kind of just like the little Toyota trucks, just roll them in, try and get them in once a year and stuff like that. And hopefully do more full-size Jeeps as well in the future. But I think XJs have a humongous cult following. XJs and Comanches really do. They have a massive following, more so than I think even full-size Jeeps do. So just kind of interesting and cool, and it was fun to do. So a great giveaway, a great truck. The crew cab Comanche thing is so cool. It's so unique. It's a blast to drive. It's a funny story, actually, how I obtained it. And I think I told this in the last live stream. It's actually it was my friend's Jeep, and he had been trying to get me to LS swap this Jeep for him for a couple of years. And I'd only seen pictures like one time. And then he sent me like a dusty, dirty picture of it. Maybe 6 months ago now. It was like, hey, dude, when are we going to LS swap this? And I was like, whenever, and then never heard back. And then I see this red Comanche crew cab on Facebook Marketplace. I was like, oh, dude, that's sick. I would do that for a giveaway. I went down to Arizona and picked it up. It was down in Bullhead. And I always knew that my friend had these trucks down in Bullhead. I always knew that he had a Comanche. I never put two and two together. I just didn't even think about it that it was his, because he wasn't the one listing it. His business partner was the one who had it listed for sale. And so I just didn't even think about that it was his Comanche. I got down there, pick it up. I'm talking with his business partner who I've never met in my life. And we're talking, and I said, I've got a friend who's got a crew cab Comanche. His name's Zach. And the guy was like, I think that's who this is, who owns this. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's my friend's truck. I call him, Zach, I'm so sorry. I'm buying your truck and we're going to give it away. He was like, dude, what the crap? Like, we're supposed to LS swap this. I'm like, I don't know. You're selling it. So it's kind of funny how it all came down and about, but then, but it all worked out because I sold him a Wagoneer of my dad's and everybody's happy and everybody does well and is doing fine. So it's exciting. It's just kind of funny and how it all works out and how it's kind of, I just had a massive brain fart when I bought this truck, but kind of interesting. So a lot of people logging on now. We're getting close to 240. We have not picked the winner, by the way. We're picking the winner at 3:00 on the money. Just kind of get on again, getting in here talking for a little bit longer until we can get ready to pick that winner right at 3:00 on the money. So if you're just here to see that, then come back at 3. But there is somebody in here who asked a good question about the giveaway stuff, about this being a 4-day giveaway and how this affects things. It definitely affects things. It being 4 days, if this was like a month-long giveaway, it'd be way more money, way more people would have gotten in because way more people would have seen the giveaway, way more people would have gotten in and done it. At the same time, the reason why we kept it to 4 days is because it's Black Friday, Cyber Monday. People they want to get in, they want to get the Christmas gifts going. And so it's a good time to do that. This is the only time of the year where I would feel comfortable knowing that sales always pick up for every business across the United States during Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So that was like the only way I would ever do one this short. So that's kind of why we landed on the 4-day thing and how it was able to work. But yes, if this would have been a month long, there would be way more people participating. So it does benefit you guys at the same time because it definitely pulls people out of it. Yeah, so that's kind of the story on the Crewmanche, and it's been a lot of fun. And if you know Jeeps, I think one of the things that makes people fall in love with their Jeep or hate Jeeps is that you're kind of always fixing Jeeps. And so, we've done our best while we've had it to just fix every little thing, every noise and tick that we can. And it's been fun. It's a great Jeep, and it really is going to be really fun for one of you guys. I can't wait to see who wins again. But we got 19 more minutes before we get there. So let's talk about what's coming up next. Another question we had in here. Did we talk about how many entries are in here yet? We've got about 2,700 people participating, which again, this is the average, 32,000 around there entries. Again, that's pretty much the average now. I think 32,000 sounds like a crazy number. But the average person has 11 entries, and which is also funny because our average winner has 11 entries. So the way that the averages works out, it really does work. When we started our business, the averages hadn't averaged out yet, but now that we're so far in, kind of all averages out. So about 2,700 people, and it's probably a little bit easier to think of it that way. But let's talk about what's coming next and what we're going to be doing here in the future for next year with the giveaways. We have the only truck that we have two other trucks right now that we own that are for giveaways right now. So our last giveaway truck was our 75 F250. That was our green 7.3 powered F250 long bed single cab truck. The winner of that, he took the cash option. And we'll talk a little bit more about that later. We're going to give that away. Again, we're going to give you guys a second chance at that, but we're going to talk about that and those dates closer to 3:00. That way, when more people get on, that was our most popular giveaway we had ever done. It broke all of our records of participation and everything else. And so, I'm happy for Jesus, the guy who won that truck. Jesus is from Las Vegas. And we talked about a lot about that after we picked that winner and just kind of how all that goes down. And, people from Las Vegas, people that I've met personally, they participate. Jesus was a customer first, and then he recognized me when I came into his paint shop. I was like, hey, dude, you're the Hudson Motors guy. So that's kind of how I got to know him. But yes, I had met him. And so it was cool. He came over to the shop. Like, he won on Friday. He was here on Monday, went and took it for a long test drive. And he really had a hard decision on his hands between taking the truck or taking the cash. But that paint shop where I met him had just sold that week prior, and everyone who worked there, the new buyers came in and cleaned house. And so he had just lost his job. So for him, that $35,000 was a huge benefit to him in his life. And so he paints on the side, and he was like, well, I'm just going to paint now full time. And he's got a paint booth in his backyard. And he's like, I'm just going to paint full time. And that money is going to really help Jesus in his life. So I'm happy for him. But it's also good for you guys, because then that means you're going to get another chance at winning that truck. With it being our most popular giveaway truck we had ever done, no way was I going to just keep that or turn around and flip it to the highest bidder. If it was just an average giveaway, maybe I would have, just to get the money back out of it. But with everyone participating and loving that truck, I couldn't in good faith do that to you guys, for you guys to come out and participate like you did, and then say, okay, well, yeah, he took the cash and we're just going to sell it to a rich guy who's going to have it in his collection. Just wasn't going to do that. So, excuse me. We absolutely will give you guys another chance at winning that. We'll talk about that later. We finally figured out the dates. We just had to figure out what worked with everything else, with Black Friday, with the end of the year. And so we've got that figured out now. So we're going to talk about that near the end. So there's that. And then we bought that R2.8 Cummins swapped Land Cruiser FJ80. So 1991 Land Cruiser. Bought that out of Utah last month. I think I flew up there last month, about last month. No, I think it was in November, end of November. So I flew up there and picked that up. This truck is so cool. Now, I wasn't planning on painting the FJ80, the Land Cruiser. It's maroon. I wasn't planning on painting it, but then once we got looking into it and kind of diving into it, it was like, okay, every panel had little defects and clear coat fade. And it was like, you know what? Maroon's not the choice, in my opinion. Like, if you're going to do a really, really, really cool, if you're going to do a really, really, really cool Land Cruiser, it's got to be a cool color. And maroon's cool. I like maroon, but something like this, it's off-road and everything like that, is for sure going to be better. So we're painting that now. We are painting that desert sand. So that's Toyota's sand color that you see on like modern Tacomas and 4Runners. So it's getting painted right now. I think it got sprayed yesterday, hopefully. So I should be getting that back next week, which is really excited. But that's got an R2.8 Cummins. And if you don't know what that is, the R28 Cummins is Cummins' small crate engine. It is a common rail fuel injection system. And what that means is like a 12-valve Cummins, old school Cummins, those are fuel injected or direct injection. And that's loud old school diesel that is injected at 60 PSI. And they're the real loud diesel kind of stuff. And then common rail fuel injection injects it at incredibly high pressure. And because it's atomized at such high pressure, it comes out and the idle is a lot quieter. And this is all modern diesel. It's all moved over to common rail. It's more efficient. It's more powerful. It's quieter. It's just the best of everything. The only downside to the R28 is that it has to have an EGR valve on it. That's the only way Cummins could sell it in the United States with our EPA. So it has an EGR valve. Lame. But besides that, they're freaking cool. It makes great boost. It makes tons of power. I cruised home from Utah doing like 80 miles an hour in this thing. So it's got again, the R28 Cummins, intercooled, turbocharged, everything. And then it's got a 6-speed automatic transmission, so 6L80. So you got 6 gears. It will just absolutely rip and cruise. We're just fixing some upholstery stuff. We're doing Dakota digital gauges in there. We're doing a snorkel. We've already got the rooftop tent and the roof rack for it. It's already got an ARB front bumper, and it's already lifted on 35s, 33s. I can't remember, 33s, 35s. But a very cool truck. Super, super, super rad. And it will be our best Toyota by far and probably rivaling the green truck in just total general coolness. A very, very, very cool truck. So that's coming up. That is going to be in February. We're hoping to launch that February 3rd, as long as I get the truck back next week, and then we can crank on it for 4 straight weeks at the shop and just bust it out and get it ready to go. That should be February. And I already drove it, so it's not like I need to go fix a bunch of stuff. It's just all cosmetic and accessories and stuff like that. So hopefully everything goes good and we can launch that in February. If the build kind of drags on, I'll find something else and we'll do another 1-week giveaway to do for February, and then we'll roll March with something big. But so January, we're going to take off. Everyone gets spent out of money during December and November anyway. So we have decided that here at Hots Motors, we're going to take off January, hopefully every year, and just never do anything in January. Let you guys relax and we can relax. But this year is exciting. Sterling, my right-hand man, who's not here today. Normally he is here. I'm by myself today, but normally Sterling's here. And Sterling is, his wife is having a baby at the end of this month. And so he's out. And I'm like, okay, dude, like, we're kind of all take maternity leave here at Hots Motors, basically, for Sterling to have his baby. So, here we go. So that'll be January. We'll take off January, and then we will we'll have February with the Land Cruiser, and then that's kind of it. At the end of the year, we try and just kind of cool our jets, pay our taxes next year, and then get ready to go. And then we'll start buying trucks again. January, since we won't be running the giveaway, I can have extra time to go out there and buy another truck. And so my thoughts are for next year, for other giveaway trucks. This year, their goal for Hots and Motors, our goal is to do 8 giveaways. We've never done 8 giveaways in a year. The closest we ever got was 7. And our goal is to hit 8 giveaways this year. And we absolutely did it. We absolutely hit our 8th giveaway, and that's exciting and it's awesome. And so it's great to hit a goal. 4 of those giveaways were break evens and just didn't make a dime. And 4 of them did great and made money. And so it's kind of a 50-50 down that. So our goal for next year is to only give away things you guys actually want. We did some niche builds this year that were very niche that I didn't know if they were going to make money or not. Like we did that Nissan. We did the Typhoon. We did the utility truck K30. And we did the Scout 2. Those are all niche vehicles that have, kind of a niche following. And again, that's going to ostracize people from participating. I like everything. And so I look at every giveaway truck we did, like I'd get in on that. That's awesome. Like that's a cool truck. I like Scouts. I like that little Nissan because I like little Toyota pickups. I like that Nissan. That's cool. I get in on that. So I'm just that kind of guy where everything's cool and I would get in on anything. So I'm not a good baseline test to see if something's a good giveaway or not. And so the goal for next year is to only give away cool stuff. So we'll have to see what what comes up and what we find. But that's my goal for next year. I don't care if we do 6, 7, or 8, or 9, or 10 giveaways. It doesn't matter how many we do. What matters is that you guys like every single one and that you get in on every single one. I would, if you guys had if you guys had $1,000 to spend with me every single year, I would way rather that you spend $100 every giveaway rather than drop it all on one truck. I feel like your odds are better if you just spread it out across all the different giveaways. So yeah, that's kind of the next year and what we have planned. So we got a lot of people in the queue waiting around. It is 2:51. We're picking that winner in 9 minutes. So let's really quickly go over random.org, how we pick the winner, because there's probably a lot of new people in here today. So let's show you how that goes really quickly, and then we'll talk about the green truck and when you're getting a chance to win that. So I know I can blab, guys. I can yap for freaking an hour. But again, I only do this so that people have enough time to get off work or get time off so they can get on and watch. So, but let's talk about the random.org and why we do that. If this is your first time participating, here at Hudson Motors, we do things as transparent as we possibly can. So we use a website called random.org. They take all the data from us and they give us a name. And so the reason why we use them is because they're a third party guaranteed randomness. It's 100% random. It doesn't matter what number your entry is. Each entry is worth the exact same amount and they all have the same odds of winning. Pulling a name out of a hat is not perfectly random. This is perfectly random. So I also use it because it allows you guys to go in afterwards and verify your entries and make sure that your entries were in to the giveaway. So, if we just pulled a name out of an envelope, you'd have no way of verifying that. This way you guys can verify. So if you made purchases on the website, your entries, you'll go into their website, random.org. You'll go to the third-party draw service. And then in there, you'll find the giveaway. So today's giveaway, we're going to title it 1989 Jeep Comanche giveaway. And then you'll click on that, and then it'll ask you what your identifier ID is. So your ID is going to be your email address that you used with us at checkout, exactly how you typed it. If you typed it in all caps or your autofill on your iPhone, autofilled it with all caps, that's what it's going to be in. Maybe your autofills with all lowercase. That's the most common, is all lowercase. Got to type it in exactly how you gave it to me. Try a couple different combinations, one capital letter, all capital letters, no capital letters, and you'll find it. So if you made a purchase, that's how it'll be under. If you sent in free postcards for free entries, it'll be under your first name, last name, capital letter in your first name, capital letter in your last name, and that's it. And that's how it all goes down. So this allows you guys to go in and to verify your entries. It saves all that data for me to protect me. So last giveaway, we knew the winner outside of Instagram and Facebook, acquaintances basically. And people have got a little bit grumpy about that, but I was able to show you guys, look, here was his entries. Here was how much he had. Here was what he spent. And I can show you and prove that. So if somebody were to sue me, if one of my friends were to win, I have a lot of friends who still support me and participate. They're always like, dude, I'm going to win one of these days. And if they were to win, if a buddy were to win and somebody wanted to sue me, I could say, look, here is his entries and here's how it goes down. I'm going to skip some ads here. So that's why we use random.org. It's really great. It's really transparent for you guys, and it allows you to go in and make sure that your entries were in. Now, if you can't find your entries, please don't write me an email accusing me of stealing from you. Don't do that. Write me an email and say, hey, Riley, I can't find my entries. Could you help me out? And 100% I'm going to come help you out. I always find it right away. In the 27 giveaways we've done or 28 giveaways we've done, I've had 2 or 3 discrepancies. If there is any discrepancies, if you didn't get the correct amount or something happened, can't find them, I'll refund you whatever you bought. You can keep your stuff for free. We'll figure out some way, pass on your entries into a future giveaway, something to make it right with you guys. That's the way that I've always done it. And again, if there's any discrepancies, I want to take care of you guys for sure. So that's random.org. That's why we use it. And I'm actually going to get it pulled up and kind of get ourselves ready to go. We still have 5 minutes until it's time to pick a winner, but I want to get things ready to go now. If my computer will load. Okay. Now, with the time remaining, I want to talk about the 75 F250 and when that's going to launch, because we've got that finally figured out. Again, we want you guys to have another shot at that. So when we give it away again, it's going to be a 1-week giveaway. So 1 week, start to finish. This is a second chance giveaway. We're not going to run it for another month. We've already made our money on it. All we got to do basically is just cover our bases. And so, So we're going to do a 1 week giveaway. It'll be $5,000 cash on top. Because again, we're not going to run it for a whole month. Got to keep our cost to a minimum. And so we'll do a 1 week giveaway with $5,000 on top to help you cover, to help you cover your taxes and or maybe your shipping or something like that. So, what was I saying? So 1 week, $5,000 on top, and we are going to launch that giveaway this Monday. So we're picking a winner right now, and then we are launching the 75 F250 to launch next week, December 16th to December 22nd at midnight. That is it. That's all. 1 week, get in right before Christmas, get those last minute Christmas gifts, or if you forgot some people, you can get them something late, but we're just going to get it done before the end of the year, get it out of our hair, get it onto you guys. It is for you, and it's time to get it going. So again, that 75 F250 giveaway, that is going to be for you guys next week, Monday to Sunday, 1 week plus $5,000 on top. And there you go. So we're picking a winner today. And again, the winners are disqualified from participating in the future. So whoever wins today, they can't win the F250. But again, get in on Monday to Sunday of next week. Get in, get something good, get those last minute gifts, and get that second chance entries in to win the 75. I'll be posting more about it. We're going to post a YouTube video about it, kind of explaining the whole thing. But that's what's going down. That'll be our last giveaway, our 9th giveaway for the year. We did not plan for 9 giveaways. We have enough inventory. You see, we got a lot of shirts still left over. We stocked up. But again, 9th giveaway for the year, just a little bonus for you guys here at the end of the year. So this will be December's giveaway. So those people who subscribe during the month of December, you'll be automatically entered in to win that. November's subscriptions got you in for the Crewmanche for today. And then December will be for the 75 F250. And then January, if you're subscribed, January will be a nothing. So there'll be a winner drawing. We'll draw 3 $500 winners for that. So that's it. That's the end of the year for Hotson Motors. So it's exciting. Again, we'll post more about it. We'll email you a ton next week. Don't forget, because everyone's always like, oh, crap, I forgot. I'm like, guys, I post so much about the giveaways. So don't forget, get in. Last chance giveaway on the 75 F250. It'll be great. So, whew, I'm nervous, but we are almost ready to pick the winner. About 400 people, a little more than 400 people hanging out with us today. Welcome. We have not picked that winner yet. We are getting ready to go here on random.org. So we're going to hold a new drawing today. We are going to call this drawing 1989 Jeep Comanche giveaway. Okay? I think. What do we call the rest? Yes. 1989 Jeep Comanche giveaway. Okay. We are going to take all of our... I am so dang nervous. It is worse when I'm by myself. When somebody else is here, I do better. I am by myself today, and I am freaking nervous. Well, so we are going to take all of our entries here and copy them and put them in. I wish I had, some more complicated way of doing this, but you know what? It's fun that we're kind of just on my computer live streaming. Like, it is what it is. It doesn't need to be a big old thing, but we have all of our entries put in. We got 1 minute to go. Oh, I'm nervous. Okay, this is an entrant accessible giveaway, which means you guys can verify your participation afterwards, okay? We are picking one winner. And we are ready to go. It is 2:59. We got 1 minute. So what's going to happen is I'm going to press that complete the giveaway button. It's going to kick me out either an email address or a name. We're going to look that person up. We're going to call them here live on the live stream. Hopefully they answer. They almost never answer, but hopefully they answer their phone. And then we're going to congratulate them, and then we'll close live stream, and I'll call them back afterwards to work out the details. I just like to congratulate them over the live stream, and so you guys can get their excitement over the phone. Just before we pick this winner, thank you guys for participating and making this a great year for us here at Hotson Motors. It was an excellent year. It was awesome. It has been a blast. And we love you guys. We couldn't do it without you. This is such a fun business. Just be able to build trucks and give them away to you guys. And it's nerve-wracking, but it's a lot of fun. So let's go. It's 3 o'clock, baby. We are ready to complete the drawing. Complete the drawing. And all right, we have an email address. Let's look this up. Okay. I'm going to tell you guys the state first. Okay. The winner of our 1989 Jeep Comanche Crew Cab, the Crewmanche, is from the great state of Kansas. Kansas, from a city I've never heard of in Kansas, Fairway, Kansas. Fairway, Kansas, and the winner's name of our 1989 Jeep Comanche Crew Cab is Ken Revenaugh. Ken Revenaugh from Fairway, Kansas. Congratulations, Ken Revenaugh. We're going to go ahead and give him a call. Ken has been a customer for a year and a half, since May 10th, 2023. He's participated in, it looks like, 9 giveaways. So good for Ken. We love to see a repeat customer win. We want you guys who are sticking around forever and being here. Now, good for Ken. Let's give Ken a call here. Unfortunately, there's no one here to record me, so you guys are the only ones seeing this phone call, but I'll post about him later on the Instagram. But if you see me squinting, it's because I'm trying to read his tiny little phone number there. Trying to give him a call, make sure I'm not calling the wrong person. Congratulations, Ken Revenaugh. If you're on the live stream, please, please, please answer. $10 he doesn't answer. They never answer.
You have reached the mobile phone for Ken Revenaugh. Oh. I'm unavailable.
It's him. Let's call him again. Come on, Ken. Come on, Ken.
Hello, this is Ken.
Hey, Ken. How you doing? This is Riley Hodson from Hodson Motors. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing well.
Hey, Ken. We're calling you to congratulate you because you are the winner of our 1989 Jeep Comanche Crew Cab giveaway.
You gotta be kidding me.
You are the winner.
Oh, my goodness. Wow, I love that thing.
I'm excited for you. Thank you for answering your phone. No one ever answers their phone on the live stream. We're still live streaming right now on YouTube right now, but tell the people at home what you're feeling.
Oh my goodness. Well, I've been a customer now for over a year. I just love your channel. I love watching the builds and wow, I just could not be more excited. What a Christmas present.
What a Christmas present is right, Ken. Congratulations. I'm excited for you. I'll call you back. I want to get to know you, where you're from, what you're doing for work, if you like Jeeps, if you just like classics. But I'll call you back and we'll iron out all the details if you want to close out the giveaway. But thank you for answering and for being excited.
Thank you so much. We'll talk to you.
I'll call you back. Thanks. Bye. Okay. Wow. Okay, most of the time when people answer, they are so shell-shocked that they don't know what to say. They're just like, whoa, what? I won? So good. I'm happy that he's excited and that he's pumped. So congratulations to Ken. Kansas, I don't know if we have a Kansas winner. I think we did. I think one of our first giveaways went to Kansas. So I can't remember. There's too many now at this point. But congratulations to Ken. Hope you guys love what you got. Hope that it's great for your Christmas gifts. I saw somebody comment, said, hey, my product still haven't shipped yet. Everything from us has shipped. Almost everything that's coming, like old t-shirt designs and old hoodie designs that we don't keep on the shelves. I think everything was shipping today. So you should be getting your stuff for Christmas. Congratulations to Ken. Thank you guys for participating. So many of you. We hired a new employee this giveaway and we were packing orders, training her up. And I was like, oh, I know that person's name. I know that person's name. I know that person's name. There's so many who participate every time. So I've just gotten to, I feel like I know you guys and that I know your names and I'm always pulling for you. So thank you guys for participating and for sticking around since forever. And thank you for getting in on this one. Don't forget, Monday, 75F250 second chance giveaway, 7 days only, plus $5,000 cash on top. So get in on Monday. And we'll see you then. And it'll be a fun December, fun Christmas for some people. So thanks again, guys. And thank you for watching. And we'll see you Monday. Peace out.